The story begins with Professor Hopper, an archaeologist obsessed with a 1970s mystery. He is searching for a family that went missing decades ago while looking for the Fountain of Youth. He explores a remote cave in Texas, hoping to find a trace of them. Inside the cave, Hopper finds a strange, shimmering barrier of air. It looks like a mirage. Without hesitation, he steps through it, not knowing that his life and time itself is about to change forever. As he enters deeper, he finds a 1970s hippie van and two people frozen in a state of shock. They haven't aged at all. Hopper looks back at the entrance and notices the sunlight outside is flickering at an impossible speed. 2 days later, Hopper's students, Taylor and Jackie, become worried. They know he was heading to the caves. Along with Jackie's sister Kara and two friends, Furby and Freebie, they decide to launch their own rescue mission. They arrive at the location and find Hopper's van. It's covered in thick dust and looks abandoned for years. This is strange because he only left 48 hours ago. They find a dog tied to the van, starving and weak. The group finds a narrow opening in the ground. They decide to rappel down into the darkness. Furby, the youngest, is told to stay at the top to manage the ropes and wait for their signal on the radio. As Taylor and Jackie descend, they experience a sharp, agonizing pain in their ears. It's like a sudden change in atmospheric pressure. They have just crossed the time dilation barrier without even realizing it. Once they reach the bottom, they try to radio Furby. Instead of his voice, they hear a terrifying, high-pitched screeching sound. It sounds like thousands of voices screaming at once in fast forward. Disaster strikes. Their climbing ropes are suddenly cut from above, and Jackie falls, severely breaking her leg. They are now trapped in the deep, dark cave with no way to climb back to the surface. Searching for another way out, they find Furby's body in a different shaft. He is dead. But strangely, his body looks like it has been decaying for months. This makes no sense since they just saw him minutes ago. They find Furby's video camera near his body. As they play the footage, they see Furby waiting for them for days, then weeks. He eventually climbed down to find them and fell to his death. Time outside was moving faster than inside. Taylor notices the light from the cave entrance. It's flashing rapidly. He realizes that every flash is a full day passing on the surface. They've only been inside for an hour, but months have gone by outside. Kara, determined to save them, decides to free climb the cave wall. It's a dangerous journey, but she manages to reach the opening. As she pulls herself out, she expects to see the Texas sun. Instead, she finds a nightmare. The sky is orange and toxic. The lush greenery is gone, replaced by a dry, rocky desert. There are no birds, no trees, and no signs of human life. The world has ended. Looking up, she sees a massive, metallic structure orbiting the Earth. It's huge, like a flying city. She realizes that thousands of years have passed. Everyone she ever loved is dead and turned to dust. Terrified and unable to breathe the toxic air, Kara jumps back into the cave. To her friends, she was only gone for a few seconds. But to her, she just witnessed the death of the human race. Suddenly, they are not alone. A group of primitive, muscular Neanderthals appears from the shadows. These cavemen have been trapped in the slow-time pockets of the cave for tens of thousands of years. A brutal fight breaks out. The Neanderthals are incredibly strong and fast. They see the students as intruders. The group realizes that the cave is a time museum, holding people from every era of history. Amidst the chaos, they find Professor Hopper. He is badly injured, shot by a prehistoric hunter. He explains that he found the Fountain of Youth, a glowing pool of water that can heal any injury. They reach the glowing pool. The water is a bright, ethereal blue. It's not just water, it's a biological anomaly that regenerates cells at an impossible rate. Taylor uses it to heal Jackie's broken leg instantly. They decide to use the water on Furby. Even though he has been dead for months in surface time, the water begins to stitch his cells back together. Slowly, he starts to breathe again. A miracle in the dark. A new threat appears. A futuristic, 8-foot-tall human descends from the cave opening. He wears a high-tech suit and carries advanced weapons. He looks more like an alien than a man. The future human uses a device to show them a hologram. They see the history of Earth, wars, climate collapse, and finally, the evacuation of the planet. Humans now live in giant space stations orbiting a dead world. The Neanderthals attack the future human, but his technology is too powerful. He effortlessly defends himself. He is here because the cave is a historical treasure, and Taylor's group is a living link to the past. Suddenly, the future human is pulled back up by a gravity beam. He tries to help them, but the prehistoric hunters interfere. The students realize they have a very small window of time to escape before they are trapped forever. They gather everyone, including the professor and the revived Furby. They dive into a deep pool of the magical water that leads to a hidden underwater passage. This is their only chance to reach the surface. As they swim through the shimmering water, they experience the time dilation one last time. It feels like they are moving through thick honey. They see the faces of people from the future watching them from above. One by one, they are snatched from the water by high-tech tractor beams. They are pulled through the cave opening and into the sky. For the first time, they see the Earth from space. It is a brown, dying marble. They wake up in a clean, white medical bay. They are on the Ark, a massive space station. Their wounds are gone, and they feel younger and stronger. The future humans have saved them because they are the ancients. The movie ends with the group looking out a window at the stars. They have lost their families, their homes, and their century. But they are alive, ready to start a new life in a future that is thousands of years ahead of their time.